Hello Internet, welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 Let's Play. So in the last episode, our ally, the Lord of Yland, Gilland, whatever, he went to war over this tiny little province in Spain, very foolishly, which drew a huge number of other members into the war. He called us to war, we accepted because we didn't want to break our alliance. Then he had a defensive war called on him by Gururger over here, and they are quite powerful as well. So a lot of manpower being thrown around over here, and it's quite concerning. We are not looking to take any fights in this war. Our goal is 100%, just to capture prisoners because we need to recover our piety. Because we're so bad at piety that we're going to not be able to declare war in the future until we get our piety sorted out. Because these are Catholics, we have every right to execute them, which gives us piety. So we're just looking to raid, steal some gold and prisoners and ransom some people and all kinds of stuff like that. We don't want to fight. We are going to lose some of these wars 100%. I have absolutely no expectation of us winning, but it is what it is. I took Adar out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. When he showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death. Otter just smiled. Oh no. It's just an animal. He becomes sadistic. We gain stress. Why am I gaining stress on this, by the way? It doesn't say why I'm gaining stress. Like, I'm not someone who would encourage sadism, so why would I gain stress over educating my child in a way that's beneficial to me? So we can't afford the stress. Like, we'll go up a stress level. You know what? I don't care. Let's go up a stress level. No, let's not. You know what? You want to be a sadist, son? You want to be a monster? Is that something you want? Fine. I don't care. What do I care? You little bugger. Took some prisoners. Another enemy ally has joined. Yeah, this was a huge mistake for our ally here. Hopefully they leave us alone entirely and just focus on the war goals, which have nothing to do with us. Prisoners taken in siege. We took 3 people, so let's check them out. Can you be ransomed? 50 gold up front from Count Bevo's family. Absolutely. What about you? 35 gold. Absolutely. What about you? 50 gold. We're waiting on the proposal, so let's wait on that. And let's just move into somewhere else. Okay, we got 1. Great. We're making a ton of money off of this war already, which is really more than I could have ever hoped for. Even if we end up getting raided, all this influx of cash is actually going to be hugely beneficial to the realm. Ransom this child, 50 gold. Will not accept, -10. Unimportant courier. Kid, how old are you? You're 4. Bold altruist. Child. Sorry, bud. You're going to burn a 4-year-old at the stake? Did they really do this, by the way? Like, I get burning people at the stake for being heretical or whatever. That definitely happened in history. But would they really kill a 4-year-old over that? Would they burn a 4-year-old at a stake? That sounds horrifying. Like, why would you do that to a child? Even if they were a heretic, wouldn't you try to get the child to convert? And like wouldn't you just like keep the kid in like house arrest and look after him and kind of raise him maybe as a Viking to benefit you in some way? Would you really burn him at the stake? Whatever, I need piety. Sorry, kid. I'm sure it wasn't painful being burned at the stake. I'm sure it was a quick and painless death. Notable guest has arrived. Would make for an accomplished commander. Well, I'm not full up because we retired our son, basically. Your vassal? No, why don't you, who are terrible, why don't you two stop being knights? And what about you? You're quite good. 13 gold? I mean, lucky for you, I've had quite a few windfalls lately, so we absolutely will take an additional commander. They don't seem terribly concerned about stopping us from raiding all these provinces, so we're definitely going to keep going. We have quite a lot of gold. Why don't we build another building? Can we make another duchy? No, we don't have enough for another duchy. So let's build another building. We could upgrade the buildings we already have, or we could build something new. Gathering halls is 100 levies, control growth, and prestige. I do want more prestige. 100 levies in 5 years. They cost the same, plus 500 supply limit and 0.4 tax per month. So it costs 75 gold, so it would take about 150 months to recoup that initial expense. It's 10 years roughly. But it will produce for the remainder of the game. Go ahead and build me... I want the prestige. 5 years though. Build me the markets. Is fine. And then you, we still have a lot of money. Why don't you build the war camps? Yeah. Yep. Still have a ton of money left, and we're going to get even more. Allies have joined the war because someone died. Our previous leader died, I guess, of that area. Interesting. Guy came to court, prisoner executed, yep. So we're just going to keep an eye on our men. We don't want to get into any unfavorable fights here. We're just looking to loot. We got 11 gold from the occupation, and we captured Count Bartolomus's son and heir. So I'm assuming that's like this guy's heir. Yeah, not like the guy in charge. Just some random kid. He'll probably pay for you, child, I assume. 50 gold, absolutely. Remember when I said this was all about... No, don't do that. Because we're going to take attrition. I accept your ransom. So it's doing that thing again, I'm guessing, where we get attrition no matter where we go. Well, it's too late, so we're already going to take attrition. We might as well just see it through. This was all about getting piety, and now we're focused a lot more on gold. We got another stewardship life point, and our heir is unmarried. We definitely should address that. Taxes, that applies to our counselor's thing. Building construction cheapness is pretty great. You can use claim thrown against your liege. Well, we're not a vassal. Vassal opinions, counselor opinions. This tree seems really good. Levy contributions, and we gain administrator. This tree seems really great. It's focused on vassals. This one's more about development of the realm. And I do think development of the realm is something we're going to want to do a lot of. But... And it increases domain limit, and we get architect. I think we go administrator, because we're going to get more vassals, more than we develop the realm. This is a tough one. Go ahead and go administration. That might be a mistake. We're focused on duty currently. Everyone's opinion of us is up. I think we'd rather have the +3 stewardship, plus 10% income. We can leave that as it is. That's okay. That's okay. Continue rating. Of course, Astrid comes of age. Proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult with sufficient tutelage. Even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards administration, such as Astrid, can come to truly understand it. Displaying a thorough understanding of the flow of gold and the wanderings of people, she even expresses a remarkable creativity in dealing with these matters. She gains the Fortune Builder trait, which is a 3-star stewardship thing. Quite good, better than us. Excellent work, Astrid. You will become an essential part of our realm. Our son does not have a spouse. Okay. He's young. He's 17. We're going to find him a young wife to make babies. And we want someone preferably pretty good and preferably Norse. So you are Norse. What do these numbers mean? Claims on titles. I don't really care about that too much. She is spindly. Well, that's okay. My son is a bleeder, so you're both not great. It's a 10 vassal opinion because he bleeds? I don't understand that at all. We want someone Norse, impatient, cynical, lustful. I mean, lustful might mean more children. And she's his age. I don't want to take spindly because it could be passed on to their children. I'm unhappy that we are already a bleeder. She's not very good, though. She would be a decent... intrigue person, but we'll go ahead and marry her. Who are you, Chieftain Fryrick? Who are you? Jarldom of Skane. Where's that? Skane. Okay. I mean, that's a decent position, so my son wouldn't lose prestige. Go ahead and marry her. She will gain more prestige than us. Why? Why don't I get prestige in the House Bleck? I don't know why we would not get prestige when she does. When I guess I thought we were of the same rank, but I must have misunderstood something. Whatever, it's fine. Get married, son. Go make babies for the dynasty. Alliance formed with the Chieftain Freck of Blekking, which is interesting. I thought it said we weren't going to get an alliance, but I must have missed that. So now we have an alliance with Skane here. You'll see Shaeland has shattered in the like. Remember when I said that appeared to be a ruler got changed? It looks like the ruler of Shaeland died, and it shattered the realm a little bit. Which is really bad because that's going to be a lot of pieces that Sweden is going to be able to very easily pick up. It looks like Opland is also at war with on our behalf. No. Okay, I thought I saw a blue outline on all of this. Must have clicked a different map mode. Anyway, back to raiding. Let's focus on our army. We don't want to get caught out here. We are winning both wars, which surprises me quite a lot. Won the siege is more gold. Prisoners taken. Just one. Captured the man's wife. Well, I bet you won her back, don't you? 50 gold? Done. I do need to start executing people at the stake here in some point in the future. Great. Are you going to take more attrition? You are not. Excellent. Oh, and a bishopric. Oh, 2 bishoprics. Let's hit the bishopric. They strike me as something that would have a lot of gold. 6 loot. 19 loot, 17 loot, 22 down here, huh? Let's just keep going. The more we siege, the more our war score will increase. But, again, we can't really take direct fights with these warriors. In fact, Jilland also has shattered a bit. Interesting. I didn't see why these things are happening, but okay. Okay, nothing I can control. Our neighbor lost against Jamtlin. Okay, I don't know who that is. I wish it would chiefdom of. Okay, so it looks like they ate up. What happened here? Right? Because previously there was a province right here. It looks like that got consumed. It looks like part of Opland got consumed by Jamtlin. I don't know what's going on. I wish people would just calm down. Stop warring all the time. It's like you're Vikings or something. Minting new coinage. We had this event before. New silver coins minted, +5 development. We don't care about development. More prestige. Or debase the currency for a little bit of gold. No, we're going to get the prestige because we're losing quite a bit. We were quite low there. We would like to keep that in the positive. See, here come 8,000 men to reclaim these properties. We really, really do not want to get in a fight with them. They are apparently running out of supplies. It says they're well supplied. Why? My army is not, and I don't understand. Supply capacity increased by Chief Bjorn the Foolish. +20 supplies per month in friendly territory, +20. We're not in friendly territory. We are in enemy territory. Why am I getting +20? Oh, because we've conquered it. Oh, so that's probably why we've been taking attrition. We should chill for a month or two to recoup our supplies. But we need to be very, very careful about this army. And we need to flee at first opportunity. So they're going to see. 5 years of funds I set aside. So another 50 gold to keep up the prestige bonus, which we're making tons of gold. So at the moment, that's a no-brainer. So you should be recouping supplies as the month passes here. We're just going to keep eyes on things. Okay, Inga comes of age. We're going to get a lot of these now that our children are getting older. Inga, congratulations. You grew into a beautiful young lady. Proud to have you as part of our house. I was hoping the good tutelage would teach Inga the intricacies of diplomacy, but no. A few at the court could be overly impressed with her grasp of etiquette, but at least she knows how to hold her own in polite society. She's an adequate bargainer. Not great. Not great, kiddo, but okay. So we should have ticked up our supplies. So that's probably why we were getting attrition. We need to keep an eye on things like that. I just don't know enough about the game to know. Why didn't it tick up that time? +20 per month. Yeah, but it just ticked up and it's still... There we go. So let's move here. You had a lot of loot, right? 22. And we'll just keep chugging along. Here we're losing the war. Looks like, oh, is that who conquered this? I see. Yeah, we're not doing great. We're not doing great. But okay, it's fine. We're fine. Our lands have remained untouched. This is the benefit of not being the main person involved. You captured the Duke's father and his bishop Lothar. I must have missed that previously. You're a bishop? Who's a bishop? So, like, do we get extra piety for killing? 25 piety. 100 piety. Okay. I don't know why you're worth so much more. But guess what, buddy? Burned at the stake. Ransom for 50 gold. Will not accept. Because you're greedy. Well, guess what, bud? You're getting burned at the stake. Our piety should tip up into the next tier at some point here in the near future. We're now known for our dedication of faith. Great. What that means is we can declare war again. Obviously, we're not going to do that right now. I am a little concerned that the enemies around us might press in on us while we are at war. Every woman for herself. Astrid is fiddling nervously with her sleeve as I open the door to my chambers. What is she doing here at this hour? My deepest apologies, but I must speak to you in private. I have discovered something very interesting. Astrid has uncovered a secret of Sarah. Sarah is my spy master. She's willing to share it with me if I let her off the hook. You will owe me no longer. Astrid will tell me a secret, and you will lose your hook on Astrid. Oh, because she's our child, we have a hook on her? Well, kid, I was never going to use that against you anyway. I love you. You're my kid, and your name is Astrid, which is like, I remember naming you Astrid because I love that name. So obviously was not going to do that. Think you can make demands? Tell me, or else we will force her to tell us. She will lose opinion of us, and she might be wounded because I guess we were going to hit her. But obviously we're not going to hurt our child. Or she loses, I would rather have you in my pocket. Loses opinion? Yeah, but this doesn't affect Sarah. She won't care. Tell me her hook. Sarah's murder secret. This character is a murderer. Really? Who did you kill, Sarah? Who did you murder? Murdered Borkvard. Who dat? Borkvard. He's a lowborn. You just murdered some random guy? What a terrible thing to do. Sarah, that's against our religion. Even though I've done it, you shouldn't do that. You're a lovely lady. We lost 50 piety due to our wife's learning skill. But again, this keeps coming up. She's above average. So why do I keep getting these horrible penalties for her? She's above average, and it keeps telling me she does a bad job. And obviously that is not correct. We have been defeated in war against the Duchy of Galicia. He conceded. The Allies get a bunch of stuff. We get not as much stuff. He paid. Okay, pause. Why did you not auto pause? This is obviously a situation where you pause the game so I can read. Proud my son is no longer a child but an adult. Yeah, I don't care. What did you get? Adequate, bargainer, and reckless. You were already reckless. I thought I remembered that. Okay. Basically, our guy of Gilland, this guy, our ally, had to pay 130 gold, and he lost 350 prestige. However, the allies will earn 150 based off of their contribution. This was the war with East Francia, so we probably got some prestige out of it. The guy who was defending gets bigger prestige. People like him more. My total contribution was 73%. So I get 109 prestige, and this guy likes me way more. But he kind of sucks now because he got his butt handed to him and he lost some land. So be it. So we got a lot of prestige out of it, and obviously we earned a ton of money. Now we still are at war with these members over here. However, they are extremely powerful, and I'm not really interested in going to war with them. We're losing by quite a lot. Why is that? What do you currently hold that's so important? Occupied counties Aarhus and Nice. So they conquered Nice, of all places. So they're going to get a ticking war score as a result of that. I think it's time to send our lads home. Select No, select the army. Why don't you boys head back home? Hopefully your supplies maintained. That must be why we were getting attrition. It must be based on our supplies. So do you lose 5 gold when you embark? Tick, tick, please. Tick over. Oh my god, Adar comes of age. What did you get? Adequate bargainer. Yeah, you're just passable, son. We did lose gold. Interesting. I would rather just own boats like you could in CK2. I don't see a reason why you should pay for embarking. What a weird thing. I don't think we want to go to war with them. We're just going to head home, let our allies sort things out for themselves. Do I have any war score in this? What have I done? Does it show my individual war score somewhere? You need 100 contribution to get any reward. I mean, I wouldn't hate getting a little bit more piety. Trading post constructed in Nedens. So we could potentially build this last building. I think in the future there will be more buildings available. So I don't think we necessarily want to fill up that last slot. Why can't I build a duchy building? You don't have any available buildings because we're still very new. We can upgrade our palisade. No, we can't. We don't have the skill. We could upgrade the war camps. Warrior Lodge. Sparring ground. Oh. Oh, so there are 2 options. It's not step 1 and step 2. It's one or the other. Oh, okay. 150 levies with a knight and stat focus. No, that's not right. It's already sparring ground, so it is a 1 and 2. My mistake, my mistake. 100 and 300 to upgrade. More levies, more everything. Yeah, I mean you're quite strong. We are quite strong. Actually, not especially. We need more levies. 300 prestige is kind of a lot, though. Can't upgrade the trading post. Are we the head of the Norse culture yet? Who's in charge? Oh, sweet. Of course, it's Sweden. Freaking Sweden. Because you're just slightly bigger than me. It's ridiculous. They're quite weak at the moment? Really? Allied to Opland. How strong is Opland at the moment? You are strong-ish. I would love to break that alliance. I'd love to break that alliance. I really hate that they penalize me for doing something that is an intended part of the game. I get penalized. So obnoxious. 0 predicted agents. Really, no one hates Sweden enough to go to war with them? Sweden's pretty weak right now. I would love to sweep in and deal some damage, but the fact that they're allied with Opland is a little bit of a problem. Opland is at war, attacking Gwynheld in the Swedish conquest. Oh, so it's a Swedish war? Gwynheld, huh? Of Perfoldrod. Where is this? God, you guys are so interested in other parts of Europe. Why don't you just focus on your personal domains? God, I haven't expanded into England. I have no interest in England at the moment. I want to consolidate here. Consolidate power in the north. Because I'm a Northman. Let's recover some men for a little while. Then we'll go see what we can do about taking prisoners over here as well. Okay, we're up to 2,000, which is pretty near our cap. We did manage to raise our fame, which is super good. Because it's one more step closer to us becoming a king. As opposed to a jarl. Can I found a new kingdom yet? No, we don't have enough duchies. And our current realm size is only 8. Well, we could hold another duchy in the relatively near future if we conquer some people. Oh, so I can now go to war for an entire duchy, right? Declare war, your armies are raised. Well, we'll figure that out later. You're currently sieged. Who's in control of this province right this second? County holder, chieftain, Harain. No, who's literally in charge of this right now? Like, who controls? It's been sieged. Okay, I don't care. Embark. Gonna go to war. See if we can capture some prisoners. As I slid between the sheets to join Sarah, I was horrified to find oozing blisters on her most private of parts. How could she bring such a disgusting affliction into our bed? Get out of my bed. So who are you? You're my woman and my spy master. You have lover's pox. Well, you didn't get them from me. And I don't want them to spread to my females, so you have been rejected. I forgive you? Absolutely not. Risking infection to do so? Absolutely not. Get out of my bed, you treacherous Delilah. So she's been rejected, which will make her like us less. And I assume means we are lacking a concubine. How do I see my concubines? Realm? No. Click. No. No, 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 no. Click me. Relationships. Concubines. No. Get out. You're done. Dismiss. We can even arrest her, right? Because she's done terrible things. How do I appoint as court physician? No, why can't I arrest you? Dismiss concubine. You're the one, right? Hooks. Murder secret. Dismiss concubine. She's still listed as concubines. Sarah stopped being your woman. Enemy ally joins the war. Yeah, well, we're already losing. Let's wait for a minute. See if we can get this to tick away. Because, okay, she's no longer our concubine. Hopefully that will prevent the spread of lover's pox. Few champions. 8 of 9 is not few. I don't think you know what the meaning of the word few means. A lot of the language in this game seems to be incorrect. They keep calling my wife average, which is not true. She's my wife. You don't talk about a man's wife like that. We're going to go to war here. We are losing supplies, I guess. -8 per month. Let's just, I mean, we could take this little tribal area, but let's head over here. See, they're hash marked up, which means that they've been conquered. They're under someone else's control. How many wars? You're in multiple wars, so it's probably someone else. Yeah, I assume it's someone else. Whatever, we're going to head over to Estonia, see if we can get some prisoners and some gold. Okay, some armies here, but not really enough to be significant. Let's see if... We don't want to get disembarked penalty, so let's move into Narva and wait for that penalty to go away. Okay. And let's start raiding. You are at war. Who are you? Defender, military engineer of Izborsk. I mean, we'll let that fight play out. They're going to lose, it looks like, but whatever, it's fine. We're going to begin raiding, which will... Oh, and now we're winning the war by quite a lot. I'm surprised. Hopefully they don't end the war before we get a little value out of it. My son has come of age. He is a skilled tactician, which is quite good. And a forder, which negates ford crossing penalties. Congratulations, son. I see that you joined my military. I don't know how I feel about that. Your son and champion, Porfor. Sure, you know, if some of our kids get killed in war, that would be, you know, almost preferable. Because we have so many sons at the moment. But we're winning, but we have a ways to go. As we conquer, we will get some war score, which means we might get some prestige out of this war by the end. In addition to that, we're looking again for some people to burn at the stake and or ransom for monies. Doing quite well money-wise at the moment. Prestige is okay. I would like prestige to go up some as well. New lifestyle perk, absolutely. A domestic affairs efficiency or more vassal levies, 100% we're going for vassal levies. Conquered, 3 gold. Any prisoners? No prisoners, that hurts. Raid this tribe instead. How's our supply limit? We're doing great. Go ahead and move in here. And we'll do some raiding. And we're going to just keep an eye. Again, we're going to stay with our army just to make sure that nobody sneaks up on us with 5,000 men or something like that. Here comes some of our allies to raid as well. It looks like they resolved their other war. No. They lost all these previously sieged. In fact, we just went from plus 60 war score to minus 41 or something like that. Why did that happen? Did you lose your capital or something? You did lose your capital. Yeah, you're getting raided over there, huh? I mean, that was a huge turn in war score. I wonder if one of their relatives was captured. That can often throw things for a loop. We maybe should go raid their capitals to try and get like high value prisoners, but maybe we'll turn our attention to that here in a moment. Gained 3 gold from raiding and no prisoners again. That is unfortunate. Yeah, let's march over to the capital here. See if we can get some high-value courtiers and or relatives of the king over here. I assume you're a king. You are a king. Sorry, Estonia. Got some men shuffling around. We're just going to keep an eye on them. They don't have the strength on their own to really match us, but things are not looking good over here. The fact that we've made it through both of these wars without a single one of our provinces being raided is quite good. Like I said, we're insulated a little bit to the north there. We didn't have to worry too much because we were not a main, part of the war goal or anything like that. But you never know. Neighbor Bjorn has lost against Prince Arward in the Swedish conquest of the lordship of Perfidur. We already looked at this. Where was this? Yeah, so you lost over there. Interesting. Interesting. Obviously a foolish war on your behalf. Your men have recovered quite a lot, unfortunately. We did have a leg up there for them on them for a while, but with our current war, our allies being distracted by other war, it did not seem very likely that we would want to go to war in that moment. If nothing else, being these alliances together, being in these wars, is going to benefit our relationship, although his grip of power is slowly weakening. He's becoming much weaker as he loses land, but whatever. We continue constructing buildings in our provinces, which is great. We have conquered a relatively capital-type location. So let's see. We didn't get very many high-value prisoners, obviously, because this war score has not changed very much. I wish it would just say what my contribution is at the moment. Like, I wish it would just say my contribution. Okay. Jarl Tor of Agder, 96% contribution. We have done 96% of the work. That is, good job. You AI companions, you're doing excellent. Excellent work. Okay, none of those from prisoners, huh? So we must not have gotten anyone very valuable. Prisoners. Got 7 prisoners. I wish it would say here, like, child of such and such, or, like, courtier of so-and-so. Queen Hel of Estonia. You're a queen, huh? 100 gold. Oh, I would love to burn you at the stake. How much would I get from burning you at the stake? Only 50? We have to ransom her. I mean, what are you going to do? 100 gold in a pocket is 100 gold. And we'll execute some of these other people. Hate to break it to you, kids. Prisoners taken in siege. Siege 1. Where else can we go for high value? They've already raided there. Who all is at war with us? Looks like White Rus is as well. 1,000 men. That's a long trip inland, though. I don't really feel like going in there. So we're just going to hit some of these other tribal holdings. You have some gold in you. We'll raid you. Wait for that response for the queen. Yes, he ransomed the queen. See what else we've got. They must be a relatively wealthy nation if they're spending that much on a prisoner. Go to prisoners. Because these are different houses, it means these will go to different lieges when we send these requests, I believe, which means we can send multiples. So you, 50 gold, would not accept, will accept for a weak hook. No. You out of your mind? Will accept 20 for 50 gold. Okay, and that's the same house as all of these, so we can't ransom everyone else at the moment. But kid, sorry, no one's willing to pay for you. I need that piety. So keep raiding, wait for that response. Great, returned the prisoner. We're getting so much money out of these wars. I wish I had really thought through how much value we would be able to get for this. What do we want to release? The littlest ones first. Cannot afford the full ransom. That's okay. That's okay. We'll send one more, and then we'll start executing. Okay, great. And just to check, make sure no one else cannot afford. Yes, they're all going to the same person. He will accept for you because you're dear to him, so we'll hold on to you for the time being. You are also dear to him, but not nearly as much. Sorry, kid. 250. Why am I getting so much piety for you? You're a different religion, but you're all different religions. You're all... So, like, this guy, why are you worth less? Is considered to be either hostile or evil to my faith. Yeah, but so is this kid. Why is it different? Is it because she's a female? Is it someone's heir? Burn her at the stake. Burn him at the stake. Quite a lot of piety out of these wars as well. And we're going to save you for ransom later. You're known for dedication to your faith. Yeah, wasn't I already, though? How many... What are the levels? Dutiful. We've already jumped up 2 levels just from this one little bit of rating we've been doing. We've jumped up 2 levels of piety, which is pretty great. Or levels of our religious devotion. I'm not sure what that's called exactly. Been corresponding. This has upset you. This is... The King of Sweden, again, is upset with us because of our shitty diplomat. That has been really annoying. Why don't I try to befriend you? I'm going to try to sway him. What this means is that we are going to try and just make him like us more. We have a 30% chance of success. He's a foreign realm. We're a lower rank. So there's not a great chance, but there is a chance. Every 2 months. Sure. Is fine. Let's continue our rating here. Turn up the speed a little bit, but I gotta be careful. Oh, we won the war. Well, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. So, we won, which means the attacker had to pay him gold and lose prestige and blah, blah, blah. We won. And I got 72 prestige because I contributed 97% of the war score. You would think I would get more than, 50% of the prestige when I did most of the... Oh, I see. Allies share 75. So we did get probably a huge percentage of that. And, of course, the Jarl likes us a lot because we went to war for him. Okay. Well, that's great because now is an excellent time to call the episode. I've already let the episodes run long. It's so hard for me in this game to stick to 25 or 30-minute episodes. So we will send our men back to our domain. We're no longer at war with anyone. Trying to sway Sweden, but I feel like Sweden might be a target in the future. I hate that they're in an alliance with Opland. I would really like to kill you. Who is the marriage here causing this alliance? Jarl of Opland and the Chiefess of... Okay. So you two are what is causing it. Can I get someone to kill her? 5%. Kill him? 5%. Man, people really don't have a problem with you guys, huh? That's a bummer. I don't know a good way of figuring that out. Bjorn the Foolish, marriage between my son and... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's the son with Jillian that we were supposed to break the alliance with. Oh no. Which means their children will have claims and take our land from us. Oh, I was supposed to break that off. And he's not even in my court anymore. Oh no. Can I disinherit him? Denounce him. All members of our dynasty in imprisonment reason against him. But I can't disinherit him because he's not part of my realm. Will you join my court? He will. And then we could disinherit him. I don't know what the penalties for disinheriting a child are. We'll have to find out. We'll have to give that a shot. Go ahead and dismiss our men. Anyway, for now, Internet, that's gonna do it. We've participated in 2 wars. We won 1, we lost 1, but we came away with just a ton of gold, hundreds and hundreds of gold. quite a lot of piety and quite a lot of prestige from all the work we've been doing. So I think we're in a better position now than ever, and I think we're going to hire some men at arms as well to leverage our prestige into military power, and we'll figure that out in the coming episodes. So for now, hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, remember to click that like button. Remember to leave me a comment. All those things really help me out, and we'll make it so that my videos are more likely to show up on YouTube in the algorithm, which is hugely important. So for now, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.